Hello everyone, I am Ma'am Flores, your mathematics teacher. On this video, we will learn the skills and concepts of Mathematics 9. We will talk about illustrating quadratic equation. And these are the objectives. Define a quadratic equation. Write quadratic equation in standard form of ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. And identify the real numbers a, b, and c given the value of quadratic equation. When you were in grade 7, you must have learned about linear equation in one variable. And let us try to identify the differences between linear and quadratic equation. I have here 3 boxes having different samples of equation. And let us try to identify whether the equation is linear or not. The first box has the equation of 2y minus z equals 9. Is it linear? Let us see if we were correct. The correct answer is linear equation. How about the second box? The second box has the equation of 4x plus 2 equals 10. Is it linear? Yes, it is also a linear equation. How about the box C? It has the displacement of f squared minus 3f plus 2 equals 0. Is it linear? It is not a linear equation because the highest exponent of a variable here in the equation is 2. It has an exponent of 2. So, it belongs to quadratic equation. F squared minus 3f plus 2 equals 0 is an example of quadratic equation. And what is a quadratic equation? A quadratic equation in one variable is a mathematical sentence of degree 2. That means it should have an exponent of 2 that can be written in standard form. Quadratic equation must be written in standard form of ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Where the value of a, b, c are real numbers. And a should not be equal to 0. Remember that if the value of a is in negative, it is not a quadratic equation. If the value of a is in negative sign, it belongs to linear equation. Remember that, class? I have here some examples of quadratic equation. And those samples has an exponent of 2. It has a degree of 2. Let us read. the second mathematical sentence. N squared minus 13n plus 40 equals 0. Next, x squared plus 9x plus 18 equals 0. M squared plus 12m minus 45 equals 0. Remember that quadratic equation must be in the form of standard form, in decreasing form, in order to find the value of A, B, and C. Quadratic equation in standard form of ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0 has three parts. The first term is called quadratic term, and the second term of bx is called a linear term, and the value of c is called a constant term. So let's have another example of quadratic equation. Let us try to find out the value of A, B, and C. Here, x squared plus 9x plus 18 equals to 0. What is the value of A? The value of A is 1. If there is no number here, the numerical coefficient of the variable is always 1. Remember that, class? Next, the value of B is positive 9. And the value of C, or the constant, is 18. Very good if you get the same answer. How about the second mathematical sentence? N squared minus 13n plus 40 equals to 0. What is the value of A, B, and C? Then the value of A is 1. Then the value of B is negative 13. Next, the value of C is 40. Very good. Here, I have another sample of quadratic equation. X times 2x minus 3 equals 4 is not written in standard form. First, in order to find the value of A, B, C, we have to arrange it first in standard form. So let's have, we have to multiply x times 2x and x times negative 3. So we have to distribute the x inside of the parentheses. So x times 2x equals, we have to distribute x times 2x and x times negative 3. So x times 2x equals 2x squared. Then x times negative 3 equals minus 3x equals 4. Then, it is not yet in standard form. So, 4, we have to transpose to other side. So, 4 has a positive sign. If we transpose to other side, it becomes negative 4. So the answer is 2x squared minus 3x minus 4 equals to 0. Then 2x squared minus 3x minus 4 equals to 0 is now written in standard form. We can now identify the value of A, B, and C. Then the value of A, there is 2. And the value of B is negative 3. Then the value of C is negative 4. Next, another example of a problem. X plus 3 multiplied by x plus 2 is not yet written in standard form. So we have to do and perform the multiplications. So first, we have to distribute x times x plus 2. Then distribute again the 3. 3 times x plus 2. And we perform and we use their distributive property. Then next, we have to distribute again x multiplied by x and x multiplied by 2. Then 3 times x, 3 times 2. X times x and x times 2. And 3 times x, then 3 times 2. And we add all together. Next, we have to multiply. X times x equals x squared. X times 2 equals 2x. 3 times x equals 3x. Then 3 times 2 equals 6. Then combine all like terms. X squared. Then the like terms are 2x plus 3x equals to 5x. Then plus 6. So x squared plus 5x plus 6 is now written in standard form. So we can now identify the value of A, B, and C. So A, the value of A there is 1. Then the value of B is 5. Then the value of C is 6. X squared plus 5x plus 6 is now in the standard form of quadratic equation. Now, we all know that the standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. I have here another example of a problem. 2x minus 5 equals to 4x squared is not written in standard form. First, we have to perform the problem. Okay, so here 4x squared, we have to eliminate 4x squared. So write minus 4x squared to both sides of equation. As you can see, we write negative 4x squared in both sides. And we call that subtraction property of equality. Then, the purpose of writing negative 4x squared in both sides is to eliminate 4x squared, which is found in the right side. Then 4x squared minus 4x squared is now 0. Then 2x minus 5 minus 4x squared equals to 0. Then let us arrange 2x minus 5 minus 4x squared equals to 0 into a standard form. We have to arrange the terms into standard form. So the answer is negative 4x squared plus 2x minus 5 equals to 0. But the value of a there is in negative form. So we have to eliminate the negative sign. So we have to multiply both sides by negative 1 in order to eliminate the negative sign in the first term. Now, negative 4x squared times negative 1, the answer is positive 4x squared. Then, negative 2x times negative 1 equals to minus 2x. Then, negative 5 times negative 1 is positive 5. Then, equal to 0. Then 4x squared minus 2x plus 5 equals to 0 is now written in standard form. We can now identify the value of A, B, and C. And the value of A there is 4. And the value of B is negative 2. And the value of C is 5. Again, same problem of 2x minus 5 equals 4x squared. We can solve in another way in order to find the standard form of a given problem. So, you can solve, you can write it in another solution. So, we all know that 2x minus 5 equals 4x squared is in not standard form. So we have to write it in standard form. First, you're going to do is just transpose 4x squared to other side. Since it is in positive 4x squared, it becomes negative 4x squared. Then equal to 0. Then the answer is 2x minus 5 minus 4x squared minus equals to 0. But it is not yet written in standard form, or it must be written in decreasing order. So we have to arrange it in decreasing order. So the correct answer is negative 4x squared plus 2x minus 5 equals to 0. And the first term, it has a negative sign. We have to eliminate the negative signs from first term. We have to multiply both sides by negative 1. Multiply all sides by negative 1. Then negative 4x squared times negative 1. The answer is positive 4x squared. Then positive 2x multiplied by negative 1, the answer is negative 2x. Then negative 5 times negative 1, the answer is positive 5 equals to 0. Now 4x squared minus 2x plus 5 equals to 0 is now written in standard form. We can write, or we can get now the value of A, B, and C. So the value of A there is 4. Then the value of B is negative 2, and the value of C is positive 5. And that's all. Thank you, everyone. See you next on my video. I am Mom Flores. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. God bless.